Now, every holiday season, road safety is put under the spotlight. They're the periods when we sadly see most tragedies on our roads. And the Dew family know that heartache too well. This year, they lost their 4-year-old son on a notorious stretch of road in one of our state's busiest coastal towns. And despite their pleas to upgrade pedestrian safety in the area, his grieving mum and dad are warning another tragedy will happen if the local council doesn't act. Lucy Polkinghorne has our report.
During like holiday times, traffic's like tenfold.
And it was on Easter Sunday.
Is there anywhere to cross for pedestrians along that road?
There was nowhere.
There's no facility for pedestrians that actually cross the road.
For many families, the holiday season is a time for celebration. But for the Dews, this Christmas will be the first without their little boy.
He's the most kindest,
Beautiful little boy.
beautiful nature of the boy. But he had that spark, yeah, that spark in his eye. He just had mischief written all over him, but he just couldn't help not to love him.
And I would do anything. We would do anything, you know, to get him back.
It was Easter Sunday when Renee, David and their 4 kids endured the unthinkable.
Every parent's nightmare. You dream about it, you have nightmares about it, but you know, that's for it to become a reality. It's just it's numbing. It's like a dream.
Can you tell me what happened that day?
Oh no! Just the whole day started off with smiles and laughter.
The family live in the holiday hotspot Port Elliot. That day, they were walking home from the local reserve. Being a long weekend, the main road they needed to cross was at its busiest.
On the main street there, and just the traffic was just chaotic. Easter Sunday, it's just mind-blowing. And to try and find a gap in the traffic and just getting drenched, cars weren't slowing down, you know, to wave you through or whatnot. So it was almost like running the gauntlet.
David crossed first while Renee waited with the kids.
I said to the kids, just wait, because there's a huge amount of traffic coming. I could see that there was no time for us to get across the road safely, and I said to them, just stand here. And the next minute, he was just darting across the road and he got hit. And
just the look of the little boy's face when he knew he was going to get hit.
And it happened really quickly.
Little Hunter was just 4 years old. Losing him has been a daily struggle for the family.
It's affected him, affected Madison, the oldest. She could barely say his name. She struggles. Indiana realises, but doesn't really comprehend. She's getting there though. And the little boy, why he calls from it at night time. The guilt side of it is just, it's debilitating. No.
It's life-consuming, basically.
No, it just almost destroys you.
North Terrace, where the accident occurred, is the main thoroughfare for a series of coastal towns. In peak periods, locals and holidaymakers know just how busy it can get.
It gets very busy here in summer and Christmas holidays, Easter.
It's pretty hard to get across sometimes.
How safe did you feel crossing that?
Oh, we were making sure there was no traffic coming at all because I'm quite slow walking across the road.
Until May this year, there was nowhere safe for pedestrians to cross.
If there was some sort of a crossing, do you think Hunter would still be here today?
Absolutely, because we would have crossed there. I believe that if there had been pedestrian lights, he would have stood there.
Renee had raised her concerns about a crossing with the Alexandrina Council even before Hunter's accident.
I said, is it going to take a child to lose their life before you guys do something about it? And basically the council came back to me and said it comes down to money and the budget.
Since then, the council and Department of Transport have installed a small pedestrian island near the popular bakery and pub. Council spokesman Neville Stein.
What a pedestrian refuge does is gives pedestrians the opportunity to have a sheltered point in the middle of the road.
But the Dews argue it isn't good enough, particularly when groups of school children are trying to cross.
Quite often people will be doing over 50 and it's a very congested area. And I believe that if they're not going to put the speed limit down or put speed humps in, there needs to be something else. There needs to be pedestrian lights.
However, the council say it's not a case of money.
So council could afford to put an activated crossing in?
Yes, but it doesn't meet the minimum standard.
Which requires at least 60 pedestrians and 600 vehicles per hour at the point of survey. Anything less doesn't warrant an activated crossing. Presumably not even a child's life, with other tragedies waiting to happen.
I don't want his life to have been in vain. I don't want anyone else to lose their life trying to cross a road.